Yeah, I like the idea of it. Isn't this cute? My good friend gave this to me as a gift. Thank you so much, Raquel. And I love the idea of fantasizing and imagining the most incredible life, all the dreams coming true, all of our deepest desires manifesting. And why not, right? We did it as children, and I think it stops at a certain age, and we need to keep it going. So anyway, welcome to newcomers, always. Please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And those of you coming back, welcome back. I hope you have your question ready. Today we have 2 moving numbers. I hope the light is okay. I'm going to check, and if it's not, I will redo the video. But I did get the light that I needed for nighttime, so it doesn't work so much in the day, but hopefully it'll be the times that I can only record at night that I'll be able to use it. And I was super happy it showed up yesterday. Now today is in fact the first day of the Mercury retrograde, and there have been a couple things I've noticed. We're going to pull through this. Everybody's going to be just fine as long as we know the things to watch for, right? Like rechecking emails and communications, and like if you have a business, schedules. And okay, so here's a story, and it's true. My phone for my business wasn't ringing in the last 2 days, and this is very, very unusual. However, I knew that there were a lot of power outages in the immediate area, and I knew the retrograde always causes some differences that are unexplainable at times. And so I let it go, but today I was in meditation this morning, and I asked for some guidance as to what was really going on, because it felt like something different. And I'm not really a technical savvy person, though I'm learning and trying to get more familiar with things as the days go by. And in my meditation, I just thought afterwards, okay, I'm going to call my number to work from my other phone, which I did, and it didn't ring. So I thought, okay, that's interesting. And I went to see why, and it was on airplane mode. And I did not put it on airplane mode, and I don't think it can just go into that mode. And that's one of those exact examples of what can happen in retrogrades with electronical things. So I immediately put it in the proper mode, off of airplane mode, and 4, 5, 6 messages like this, which I responded to and felt very, very grateful that I got that guidance. Anybody can get that if you want to ask. It'll come in some form, I can promise you. And I really needed that, and I don't even want to know why it didn't happen. I will always check to see if it's on airplane mode every day, though. So that was a nice lesson as well. Moving on with your question of the day from the I-Ching Coins Messages. We have, the first card is Ming I. It is Darkening of the Light, number 36. Ooh, very Halloweenish. Above the trigram and the hexagram is Kun, earth, receptive, and devoted. And below is Li, fire, brightness, and beauty. Ming I indicates that it will be advantageous to realize the difficulty of the position and maintain firm correctness. Okay. Thank you, Ming I. Because sometimes, there are going to be some calamities, as they say in other card readings. So for the moving numbers, we have 1, 2, 3, 9 from in the 3rd place. Hunting in the south and taking the great chief of the darkness. He should not be eager to make all correct at once. Okay, just kind of take it easy and work things out one thing at a time. The darkness to me reminds me of my lighting situation. But of course it has many meanings. I'm offering this as just examples of the many ways that this can answer general questions that you may have. Now we have 6th in the 4th place. He penetrates the left side of the belly of the dark land. He is still able to carry out the idea in his inner mind by escaping danger. Fantastic. Really interestingly put and worded, isn't it? It makes you think. Makes me think. So that's great. That is Ming I. And then the moving numbers changed around to non-moving number again, changes the hexagram to Chen. And I like the name of this. It's 51 Exciting Power. And it is in the above portion of the hexagram Chen, thunder movement, and below Chen, thunder movement. Chen intimates ease and development. That feeling of dread leads to happiness. The issue of his dread is that he adopts proper laws for his course. Like a crash of thunder, it startles the distance and frightens the near. The superior man is fearful and apprehensive, cultivates his virtue, and examines his faults. What a wonderful message that is, and a lot to take in. And I know that I was thinking to myself, with the question and the meditation, I thought, what is it that I can do to change the situation? I always tend to do that because we can always look to others and outside influences, but really it comes from within ourselves. And I've known and grown to know that on a more regular basis. So those are our messages for I-Ching Coins. I do want to pull a card of the day from Tarot, and this is a deck I got from one of my brothers, and I have not used it yet. And I was looking through it before I started the video, and it is a beautiful deck. Wow. So the deck is called the Gil Tarot deck. And let's see, I'm not seeing right now. Let me go to the back. Perhaps underneath. This is what the deck looks like. I know my brother has had this for a long time, and 1990 was when it was copywritten. So, but I don't have the name of the, I apologize, The Gil Tarot by Elizabeth Josephine Gill. So thank you, Elizabeth. And so happy Halloween, last day of October. Interesting month. Beautiful, emotional, transformational. We have Mercury retrograde through November 20th. We have Venus going into Sagittarius tomorrow. A beautiful placement. Great energy, outwardness. Scorpio season is inward. It's a lot of internal. It's a lot of sorting through and purging and clearing and healing. Whereas Sagittarius is intellect and high knowledge and education and teaching and speaking and sharing and outward connection. A lot of connection and good spirit. So we'll hang in here with this retrograde. And we can review and relearn and renew and rest and all those wonderful things. So let me just pull a card here. A couple more. And right from, oh, okay, so there's one, feels, I'm going to just do this. What the heck? Oh, that's beautiful. So this is the Ace of Cups, and it is the wealth card. Can't go wrong with that, right? The beginning, it is, aces represent, they're the first card of the court cards, like ace through kings. And whereas kings and queens hold a lot of weight and they're established and they're grown and they're mature and they're pretty much, they know where they are in their life for the most part, aces have a lot of strength to them. They represent the beginning of things, and in this regard, it can actually be very much on an emotional level. It can be ideas and inspirations that you have and going forward with them full-heartedly. It is the beginning of a new month tomorrow, so that's always super, super helpful in that regard. But overall, it's a beautiful energy, and it's involving all sorts of things on the emotional level. It can also be anybody in your life that exudes the characteristics of the cups, which is Scorpio season, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So I hope that this reading has been insightful and helpful to you always. Thank you so much again for being a part of it. Have a beautiful, safe, happy Halloween. And until next time, bye for now.